This is The Better You by Monica. I am Monica Nantongo and I'm from Uganda. Today we are going to talk about the mistakes teenagers should avoid. We have all been teenagers. And when we talk about the teenage years, we're all those, like, I remember when I was still a teenager, I was this girl. I wasn't unruly, but I think it showed. Like, I was this kind of a girl, like my mother used to say, so simply because you feel you see that now you have breasts on your chest, you think you're old. Yeah. But for me, I didn't know. I didn't know that actually I was giving off an attitude. I never knew. But it could show. Anyway, today we are going to talk about the mistakes that teenagers should avoid. And the mistake number 1, do not disrespect your parents. Do not disrespect your elders, the elders. Because you might think, me, I'm grown. That is the time when you start to be aware of yourself. Like, no, I have to look good. No, now, am I beautiful? Like, am I like everyone else? Am I doing things right? That is the time that you always know that. Like, you get to know about yourself. Not deeply, but somehow. So this is the time that you end up being like, now, what mommy is telling me, what daddy is telling me, those people, those are all for aged people. They are for grandmothers. My mother is a grandmother. My father is a grandfather. Those people, they are old. Now me, like, we are the fresh ones. Like, whatever they tell you, you're like, these ones. In Uganda, we call it fala. Fala, like, they don't know anything. But let me tell you something. They know everything because they have ever been in that age that you're in. Dear youngster, your mother and your father, they have ever been 13. They have ever been 18, 19. They have. So simply because you have started to develop a big voice, I remember in 2023, I think, or 2022, I was talking to my brother on phone and I got to hear the voice. Like, this is a boy I left at home when he was still speaking like a child. Why is his voice like that of a man? Why? So you might feel like your voice has deepened, and then you're like, like maybe your father's voice is not like your voice. Now you're like my father. Oh, maybe you've grown beards. Oh, you girl, now you have started to develop those hips, that behind. So you're like that figure, I've gotten that figure. And then you're like, these other people, they are not even beautiful. You're more beautiful than them. For them, they're ugly. Like, you start comparing yourself to your mother. Are you for real? I didn't do that, but there are some girls who do. Hey guys, I couldn't do that with my mother. Mommy, I love you so much. I love you so much. You know that. Yeah, guys, I love my mother so much. But my mother, you guys, I ate strokes. Even just like me, I could not act stupidly with my mother. Like, these girls, when they're doing their teenagers, they start walking, and they have one hand in the air, like it's as if it's paining them, like they are and then they arch their back, and then they are walking like. I never did that. With who? With my mother. Guys, me, I was a church girl. And also I was innocent. I was so naive. Actually, these people in school, they spoiled me. That is why you teenagers, you need to be careful of the friends that you keep around you. And that takes me. Do not give in to peer pressure. That's when you'll start to, you will start to feel like, I need to join this group. Like these are the best people. Like they are so cool, man. Like these people are so cool. But you remember where you come from. Your parents have trained you better. They have raised you better. They have put some things in you, values in you, for you to become a better person. But here you are, you're busy trying to copy other people, trying to fit into other people. But okay, if at all they are doing good things, that's fine. But what they are doing is actually wrong. They have started to drink marijuana, cocaine. They are beating teachers. Like they have started to practice premarital sex simply because their bodies are now active. Guys, if at all your body ever happens to, like, you ever happen to feel something in your body, like something, just know your body has grown and it's the hormones. But that doesn't mean that you have to engage. You only have to engage when the time is right. And the time is only right when you are married and officially married in holy matrimony, in either church or in the mosque. I don't know. But you have to be officially married. That is when you can start to engage. But before then, do not. Beware of the friends that you keep around you. The Bible says, do not be fooled. Bad company corrupts good morals. If at all you're keeping the wrong people in your circle, they are going to contaminate you. I remember when we used to be in school. Guys, if at all other people were dating and for you're not dating, you are the one, you're the backward one. Like you don't know things. Only fella. And some of us, we also went with a trend because we thought, that is the way. But let me tell you something, it's not worth it. Years later, you will regret. You see that first crush of yours, you see that crush of yours that you have right now. You might feel, he's the best or she's the best. Let me tell you, where you're going, that person might not even be the best suitable person for that place. Because where you're going, maybe tomorrow you're going to be a great person. But this person will not. Okay, let me give you this example of a tukutuku. I don't know how they call it I don't know if at all it's in English or in Uganda, I don't know. But you know tukutuku, like it goes slowly. Now take an example of a tukutuku. And then this other car, a sports car. So let's take an example, you're a sports car, and then this crush of yours is a tukutuku. Who will dictate the speed? Definitely the tukutuku. Because if I told you the sports car, you try to force it to ride so quickly, it's going to crash. The tires will fall off. You will even hear a squeaking sound on the road. Like, it is not. We all had crushes, but where are they now? When you even find them, you're like, now what did I crush on this person? Now look at this. Young me. If I told that when you grow up, you would not like look at this person like the second time, you wouldn't have even wasted your time, wasted your feelings crushing on this person. Anyway, stay true to your values. Know who you are. Know who you are. Do not try to fit in. I always say that. Do not try to fit in. Yes, you'll find people who are telling you, for you think that you know more, you think that you're so cute, you think that you're so wise, you think that you're the best, you think. Let me tell you something. You see a rat, even if it tells an elephant, you're too big, you're trying to show off simply because you always get A's in class, simply because the teachers like you, simply because you're cute, you dress better. So you think that you're so good. Eh? Like, come on, try to fit in, try to be like us. Like, come on. I'm an elephant. You're a rat. Even if I try to sleep, I'll still be bigger than you. I stand, I'll be bigger. I sit, I'll be bigger. Huh? However much I sit, however much I change postures, I'll still be bigger than you. So come on, just let me be me and be you. Be the rat that you are, and let me be the elephant that I am. You get? Yeah. So another thing is living without a vision. You know, we always think that vision, future, that is for old people. No, even you. And the earlier the better. When you get to know what you actually want, where you want to be in life, and you start early, you get there early. Just like you see, when you want to go to school early, you wake up early. You do not wait, let's say for example, you do not say, no, since school will start at 9 or at 8, okay, let's take 8. Then I'll wake up at 7:30 and then go to school. But the journey is 1 hour. Definitely you get at school at 8:30. Now, you have to stop being lazy. You students, you teenagers, you are so lazy. Yeah? You are very, very lazy. When your parents tell you do this, you don't want. Do this, you don't want. Let me tell you a story. I remember when I used to go to school, my sister and we used to wake up early in the morning, and I used to clean the house. My sister used to wash clothes, and yeah, I was supposed to clean the house and then wash the utensils. But my guys, me, I could be on one, like just one room, and be on that room, cleaning one room for how many? For an hour. I'm still on one room. My sister could wash clothes. After washing clothes, she could wash the utensils. And afterwards, like me, now me, I'm done. And afterwards, we shower, we go to school. I was so lazy. Let me tell you something. When I went abroad, things changed. I got to see, this is not my mother's house. Hey, I'm finished. I have to do something. What am I going to do? I am so finished. Guys, I had to stop being lazy. Because I was the only one to do everything around the house. So I had to stop being lazy. Yeah. So another thing, the mistake was to not be confident in myself, or not being confident in yourself. You know, when you see the other person, she has a big leg, or she has a big bum bum, or she has hips, and then for you, you don't have the same things. You're like, I'm ugly. I don't look like her. She's so beautiful. She's this and that. Oh, she has a broad chest. Like he has a broad chest. He has a deep voice. So like now me, I'm not as handsome as you know you boys. You have that thing of going in the toilets and you start measuring yourselves, yeah, and so you're like, this one, this one is more than me, and then you're like, now me, so you develop low self-esteem, but it started from there because you look like you're ugly, you feel like you're ugly, you feel like you're not like everybody else, or maybe the grades come like when you do your exams, maybe you fail, and then you're like, guys, I remember when we used to be in school, me science subjects were never my thing. No, 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 no. Chemistry, I don't remember anything. The only thing that I remember is bonding. And bonding, that I only know the bonding, another bonding. The one in marriage. I don't know any other bonding. That chemistry bonding, I don't remember it. Yeah. Biology. Okay, maybe biology I can relate because it's daily life, you know. But physics, like, come on, like, why are they disturbing my brain? So, guys, when the results used to come back, I never used to feel flat, but I wasn't doing good. So, guys, you could see other people, they are getting 100, 90, what? But then for you, you're like you know that thing, when the results are back, and then maybe they are put on the notes board, or maybe they always like they bring the papers in your classroom and they start, Monica Nantongo, here is your paper, this one, and then you look at your marks, you're like, and then you look at your neighbor, you don't want to show them your marks, but then they want to see. So guys, be confident in yourself. You see, simply because I wasn't good at physics or what, that doesn't mean that I'm dumb. I'm not dumb. Keep your bodies pure because the Bible tells us, do you not know that your bodies are a temple of the Holy Spirit? Keep your bodies pure. You know, our bodies develop faster than our brains. Like, by the age that 20 between 21 to 24, actually to 25, that is when your brain matures. It can mature before 25 or at 25 years. So during this time before 25, you might feel like, now I've grown, like now I am grown up, simply because you have hips bigger than, like, I don't know, like now you have this, like, this Manchester, you have Arsenal, you know, like, like you're like, now you boy, now you know how to con these girls, like tell them, like, okay, that's how we say. That's how we say it in Uganda. Yeah. Con these girls, yeah. So simply because now you have the words, yeah. Now, yeah. So now you think that, let me tell you something. Simply because your body is doing something, that doesn't mean that you have to do something. Like, if at all, you know, sometimes, like, this thing, it's what really, like, disturbs teenagers. Like, most of the body, their sexual urges, you know, when you're still young, you don't know anything about those, and then Sometime you wake up and then your body starts doing somehow. And then you're introduced to porn. And then you're introduced to masturbation. Then you're busy, you're digging deeper and deeper and deeper. You're going deeper and deeper into sin. You're going deeper and deeper into this thing. And so you can no longer talk to people. Like whenever you see you're talking to someone, you're actually not talking to them. You have already undressed them. You're talking to their naked body, not to them. And this thing really, there is a way it makes you feel so dirty. Like masturbation, pornography, some other people engage in different things, in incest, bestiality, like so many things. And then at the end of the day, they feel like the temple of God is no longer the temple of God. It has now become the temple of Satan. And others, they start to engage in premarital sex, fornication. Guys, fornication is not something good. It will never be good. The Bible tells us to flee from immorality, from all sexual immorality. Not to stay and see maybe I can control it. Maybe. No. The Bible actually tells us flee. So when you stay, when you're like, nah, me I can control myself, my dear. Flee. Flee. Run. Because if I told you do not run, sex, it's not only that you only get pregnancy through sex or diseases, no, or infections, no, guys. There are also something called STDs, not the STDs that you know, sexually transmitted diseases, no. They are also the sexually transmitted demons. You can also call them soul ties. So when your parents tell you to keep yourself pure, to protect yourself, I remember when I was still young, my mother used to tell us, protect yourself. And she also used to refer to someone who had AIDS, like, guys, like not to stigmatize somebody, but like my mother used to tell us that a person with AIDS, like that person is like this finger. You guys, I was always looking for someone who looked like this finger. I never found any. But the time that I saw someone who was really infected with AIDS, and you know, there are some people who look good, like they take their meds, like they're looking good, but then there are others. I saw this person, this girl, she was so thin. I was like, oh my God, mommy was right. And she also told us about this friend of hers. She kept her virginity until one day when she was like, let her try. And that's when the first time she tried is the first time she got pregnant and also got AIDS. And other people, the first time they try, that is the first time they become single mothers or single fathers, because they also exist. Like your teenager, if at all you want to engage in sex, make sure you're ready to be a father or a mother. Because that child, guys, the needs of a child are too much. The emotions that have to be invested are too much, are so many, whereby you do not want to play with your future. Wait until the time is right, and then keep yourself pure. Your body is a temple of God. And You do not want to be emotionally attached to the wrong person, because we have heard of people simply because the sex was good. This person can no longer leave this person, even when they are like this person always chokes them like to death. This person is not leaving simply because the sex is good. Like, come on. And yet you have the opportunity. If I told you in school, guys, be in school, stay in school. If I told you not in school, it's okay, it's not the end of the world. Maybe your parents do not have school fees, like you come from a humble background, it's fine. But do not waste your life. Guys, you have to know the difference between enjoying your youth while destroying your future. You might think everyone is doing it. Like my friend Sansa is doing it, so why not me? Do you know where they're going? Years later, you see, right now you might be young. You might be 14, I don't know. Give yourself a span of 10 years to develop yourself, to get to know yourself, self-actualization, self-develop. And when you feel that you're now ripe for marriage, get married. And then that's when, that thing is so good when you're doing it with your husband. Other than these young boys who are actually jumping from this skirt to the other skirt, who are bringing you different kinds of demons. Guys, we have heard of people who just slept with one woman once and their life went. They had money, they became poor all of a sudden. They became sick all of a sudden. Guys, spiritual husbands exist. Have you heard of these people who are like, when I sleep, there's something that comes and has sex with me. I wake up in the morning and I'm in pain and I'm in this and I'm this. Guys, spiritual spouses exist. So protect yourself. You do not know the person you're sleeping with. You do not know what they are dealing with in their family. Generational curses exist. So protect yourself. Protect what you have. Keep your body pure. Make yourself proud. Go to school. Learn something. Do not waste all your time. Like, you're on social media, you're scrolling, you're seeing this one shaking what their mama gave them. How about what God gave them? They're always shaking their breasts, their bums, but they're never shaking their heads. Can you please shake your head and let's see what God gave you? Like, what knowledge, what wisdom do you have in that head? Some people, they carry different wigs, different expensive wigs, braids, like so many things on their heads, yet their heads are empty. And then here you are, you're like, when I grow up, I want to be like this person. But you do not know, maybe they're even sleeping with dogs or to get the money that they have. Do you want to sleep with a dog? If at all you do not want, then keep yourself pure. There is nothing for free in this world. Nothing is free. You have to have something for something. You have to give something for something. The devil is always lying to people. He will say, now you see, like when you sleep with this man, like you get this, he will give you money. But this man is taking away your innocence. This man, maybe he's taking away your star, your destiny. Because it is not only the grave that is rich. No, there are also people who are living right now, but they are poor simply because they traded their destiny. Just like you see Esau in the Bible, he traded his destiny. He traded his inheritance for a plate of food. So guys, keep yourself pure, okay? I hope this video helps. Thank you. Bye. Stay safe and be good to your parents. Bye bye.